Welcome back to the show, everybody. We've got Coinbase relisting XRP, baby. It's going to start. Ripple win. We got Stuart Alderoty to break it down this time. Brad Garlinghouse and John Deaton. We got that and so much more. Somebody roll that beautiful intro.
Digital Perspectives with Brad Kimes. Come on in.
Welcome back to the show, everybody. You can follow us on YouTube and Twitter for exclusive content at the top of the screen. Right now, the cryptocurrency market cap is at $1.295 trillion. The market is up 5%, but take a look at this. Bitcoin 31,200 plus right now, 1991 and change for Ethereum, 83.4 billion Tether market cap, but XRP is 79 cents this morning, and we are up 68.19% on the 24-hour and 71.17% on the 7-day, ladies and gentlemen. That's what legal clarity looks like. Welcome to the home of the only digital asset that has clarity in the United States. It's XRP, ladies and gentlemen. Good morning. And with that reminder, don't forget to go to Link2 to buy that incredible private equity that's available. It's Ripple on the board, but for how much longer? And how about Glint, ladies and gentlemen? Your personal alternative to banking using gold for cash. I tell you that. You got to download the link underneath my video and check them out. You got to go to Link2 and find out what you need to do to be accredited if you're not. And I tell you, if you're not accredited and you know you're not accredited, join the Digital Perspective Mastermind group and learn how to find out how to get access to private equity inside. Right here, Uphold. Huge congrats to the XRP community. We are thrilled with the news announced today. We are proud to have supported and stood by the XRP community. We are your home for XRP. Let's continue to stick together. I like the sound of that. And my hat is off to Uphold. Shout out to Simon and the whole crew over there. Yeah. Shout out to everybody over there. Simon, Nancy, Robin, so many great people. John, they're just wonderful people there. And I tell you, just to have the conviction that they've had to just never give up and delist XRP, I will never, ever forget it. Then there's this guy. Ladies and gentlemen, there's always one. You can do a parade lap. Things can be very good, but there's always one. And today it's Peter McCormick. But thank God this time it's somebody outside of our community. He says XRP, it's still a massive crap coin. That's what he says, regardless of the win we got. All I can tell you is this won't age well. That's what I can tell you. And again, I urge everybody to think about what's going on right now. The only digital asset in the United States of America that has legal clarity is XRP, period, full stop. It's not Ethereum. It's not Bitcoin. You don't have legal clarity just because you've been around for 12 or 13 years. That isn't how it happens. Remember, the SEC waited 8 years before taking action against Ripple. Just keep that feather in your hat there. Paul Grewal says it right here. We've read Judge Torres's thoughtful decision. We've carefully reviewed our analysis. It's time to relist. Coinbase will re-enable trading for XRP on the XRP network. And as of last night, shout out to my main man, Terrace Foley, inside the DPMG group, who went and purchased XRP on Coinbase just so he could let everybody in the group know it's real, ladies and gentlemen. XRP is fully back on Coinbase. How remarkable that is. And here is John Deaton to tell us all exactly the moment when it went down. And shout out to John Deaton. Look, there are parts of this decision that don't happen if it isn't for what John Deaton has done. I tell you what, I could get emotional sitting here thinking about it. I want to send out a very, very special thank you to him. And my level of gratitude is just, I cannot put it into words. I know a lot of us feel this way. Make sure you drop a little something to him and just tell him how much, he means to you and what he's done and what he continues to do for all of us and this space. Take a listen here.
because it's already caused some things. And I want to remind people of what Paul Graywell said on crypto law.
But one thing I want to assure you and assure all your followers is that this is not a decision that is set in stone. And once the courts issue sufficient clarity in the form of a ruling or a decision, we will not hesitate to revisit that issue.
We will not hesitate to revisit the issue. Well, guess what? Coinbase has already decided to relist XRP. When I started this live stream, we were still waiting on Coinbase, but it was already live on.
And there you have it. So Coinbase announced it while he was live doing his show. That's how on top of things this space and everyone is in this space about it. Craig DeWitt says here, rightfully so, XRP is back on Coinbase. This is the biggest redemption arc I've seen in crypto. No question about it. And I don't think you could say it any more succinctly than Craig just said it right there. Shout out to him. We're going to get Craig on the show. Craig, can we get you on the show? What's going on here? We're going to get Craig on here. And as I said, a huge congratulations coming from James K. Filan, and shout out to you, James, for everything you've done. Attorney Hogan, Attorney Seal, Bill Morgan, Fred Rispoli, and I know there's a lot of others. I can't name them all. Forgive me if it's escaping me right now, but everybody has been so amazing. Oh, let me tell you something. Meta Lawman, yeah, Attorney James Murphy, sat down with him yesterday, just like that, and he helped dispel everything. If you have not seen that conversation we had on the outcome of this ruling, please go watch that video, because it is remarkable what James shares with all of us. But rightfully so, James K. Filan says here, congratulations, John Deaton. XRP holders' affidavits make their way into the judge's decision. Judge Torres writes, in fact, many programmatic buyers were entirely unaware of Ripple's existence. And she cites that right there and then says those are 3,500 XRP holder affidavits that we submitted. You made a difference. John, you made a difference. You stood up and you took action, and you gave all of us a sense of purpose. Thank you. Making history, ladies and gentlemen, just like back at XRP Las Vegas, just back in May, what did we see? For the first time ever, we saw Brad Garlinghouse actually meet John Deaton right there. And then the big picture we all got to take together. I mean, what a remarkable, historic moment that was. Shout out to everybody in that picture there. Just a remarkable, remarkable moment. But I tell you, we are at another remarkable moment because we have one in the case. There is still some time and room to go here. But nevertheless, we're moving forward. Chris Larson acknowledges it right here. Thank you, Chris, for all you've done and continue to do. He says, I haven't been as vocal on the lawsuit as Brad Garlinghouse and Stuart Alderoty, but today is a huge win for crypto in the U.S. Big thanks to all who supported us along the way. Then he shares Brad's post here, which we have. He says, the most important part of this ruling, XRP as a digital token, is not in and of itself a contract, transaction, or scheme that embodies the Howey requirements of an investment contract. This is now a matter of law and not up for trial. How about that? Yeah. How about that? And that is the takeaway, ladies and gentlemen. Brad goes on to say here he's seeing some confusion on what the court's decision means. Here's a recap from our legal eagle, Stuart Alderoty, and we have that for you here. Stuart, thank you to you and your entire legal team as well for all you do and continue to do. He tells us all here a huge win today. As a matter of law, God, does that feel good? XRP is not a security, also a matter of law. Sales on exchanges are not securities. Sales by executives are not securities. Other XRP distributions to developers, to charities, to employees are not securities. Oh, I love it. The only thing the court found constitutes an investment contract is past direct XRP sales to institutional clients. There will be further court proceedings only on these institutional per the court's order. This is exactly what we believed here, a split decision that would be the early sales in question and nothing else. He says, my absolute gratitude to the teams that have been working tirelessly on this matter for over the years. The judge's decision affirms so much of what this industry is fighting for and shows that the SEC does not have unbounded jurisdiction over crypto. Maybe we can start a rational conversation about crypto regulation in this country. You know, I have to say, and listen, you guys know, first of all, congrats to Stuart Alderoty making it into the Legal Hall of Fame today. How about that? There's no question. He really is an MVP in this whole thing. Shout out to Craig DeWitt for sharing that. But look, I have to say, with all of this, FedNow launches in 6 days. You guys know I've said it here from the channel that I was expecting a decision. If I was going to look for a decision on or before the launch of FedNow, and that's exactly what we've seen happen here. And I'm going to tell you, that makes me extremely bullish about where we're going to go. And I couldn't be more excited to watch it unfold. But let's take a look at this. Speaking of watching something unfold here, could we be looking at the XRP Valhalla Gateway? Ed Grad Crypto says, joining and exploring the incredible chart below, which is beautifully demonstrates the journey we've embarked upon. Take a moment to grasp its significance. He says here, post dated back on June 22nd, 2022, just a little more than a year ago. In essence, we've maintained a monthly close above 80 cents. We'll pave our way to the magnificent Valhalla Gateway. Once we enter this gateway, we'll find ourselves in awe, inspiring Valhalla City here. Let's take a look at what it says here. If you take a look at this Valhalla Gateway line right here, ladies and gentlemen, that's 374. Boy, if we get above that, we look, there's that $26 mark everybody talks about, $27. How about that? This is a remarkable time. To know that we have legal clarity, and to know that what I'm excited about is to see if we're going to find U.S. companies and other companies around the world and banks and financial institutions begin to burn off and pull out of their NDAs and go public with what their use will be inside of their business with Ripple, RippleNet, ODL, and XRP going forward. Creating real use case and pushing a demand for the asset because of that use case utility, and creating a real run on the asset XRP for everyone to own and hold and lock up as much of it as they can. That's what I hope to see in the future. Not financial advice from me or anyone else, but that's my digital perspectives. I'll catch all of you on the next one.